if I don't quit this job, this is not gonna happen. So it's like, you know what I mean? You got to make up your mind at any point. Is you doing this because you want the comfortability of the bread and da 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 da, or is you really ready to see what your life could be when you push it to the limit?
What's good, everybody? Welcome to Noteworthy. If you enjoy the content, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop into this video.
At
Do
the
you,
end,
well, guys, do you think that you feel like moving out here really pushed you to your edge?
what? Of course.
Like,
I mean, being from Buffalo pushed me to the edge. Living.
I mean, in terms of like not having shit
Oh,
and like trusting that, being able to trust that you was going to get by.
yeah. Being here made me believe. It made me believe in myself and something bigger in terms of like what life about. Because if you think it's based on like what you accumulating over a lifetime, then you just gonna be weighed down. You're gonna be heavy as hell. You know what I'm saying? I think when I got here, I realized how much shit that I was holding on to that I didn't need, and how much it was serving me to be light, and like how important it is to hit rock bottom. You know what I'm saying, with yourself, to be able to see who you is. You know what I mean? It's like getting in a fight. You gotta get hurt in order to know that you could go through that pain and like be resilient and withstand it, or else you're not really challenging yourself and pushing yourself to the limits you able to go through. Because before I moved here, it was like I was just hearing people, I can never live there. I can never live there. And it was just like a challenge. I'm like, why? Like, and I didn't want to be looking at myself just in terms of leaving out of Buffalo, period, feeling like I couldn't conquer that challenge. Like, I got to be able to leave this place to do what it is I love, or else do I really love it? Or do I really? That's literally what I had that in my mind and my heart so hard when I was working construction, because I'm like, yo, if I don't quit this job, this is not going to happen. So it's like, you know what I mean? You got to make up your mind at any point. Is you doing this because you want the comfortability of the bread and da 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 da, or is you really ready to see what your life could be when you push it to the limit? I see what you mean by the limits. Yeah, definitely. Because like not having shit show you how, and this is just some real shit. Like somebody will tell you some shit is hard because they didn't try it. You know what I'm saying? When really all it is trying and just doing it. You know what I mean? Um, I be telling my mom this, like, shit, not having certain shit is not gonna kill you. It's gonna help you to see who you are when it comes to figuring it out. And that's exactly what it did. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta actually be on my hustle. I gotta actually like use my head. You know what I'm saying? In more ways than one. That should make you vulnerable. It make you go outside and figure some shit out. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't got nothing, you see the motherfuckers that be out on the corner like change, change. They can't be in the house and ask for change. They gotta go outside and actually see other people. So I'm like, I'm not gonna be doing that. But I know my energy is gonna speak in a way where it's like, yo, I could do anything. I could do anything. Like, I need this. I need whatever it is I could do. Because I was ready to work a motherfucking job at a point. Like, I was ready to go to like the nearest paint spot and like, yo, put in an application just to be here and be able to do the shit. And I'm like, shit.
Were you ever ready to go back to Buffalo?
Um, Not for that reason, for more emotional reasons, just like needing space, but never to live. Like I told myself I wouldn't live in Buffalo for free. You know what I'm saying? It's not enough there. But I also feel like I don't want to live anywhere like forever. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to live in my skin and like live. Like I want to have a crib in New York that I'm paying for. I want to have a crib in LA that I'm paying for. I want to have a place in Buffalo that I'm paying for. Cause like that's life. Like being able to move around, like to, you know what I'm saying, where your energy pay for your stay, wherever you at. Like so I'm coming here and they like, and cause that's what when I went to LA for the first time, because they brought me out there, I told myself, next time I go out there, I need for it to be me being brought there to work. And I would love for all the situations in my life to be paid for through my energy. You know what I'm saying? Like they paid for the full trip because they wanted to meet me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even do nothing. Like I'm like, okay, if I can go somewhere and do stuff, is like, oh yeah, that's gonna be my life. I'm gonna be traveling the world, being able to live where I want because my energy is serving a purpose there that's needed. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm talking to people, I'm fucking drawing something, I'm performing, it's like I'm gonna make myself that way in the world to where like, yo, we need you to be over here. And I felt like that about New York. Like, I'm not leaving this place. I'm gonna leave my mark on this place to the point where like they like, yo, where this nigga at? Where this nigga at? Like, I don't want to be forgotten. You know what I mean?